Christ teaches us that in order for you to bear fruits in life, that seed has to be planted, it has to die, and then it will bear fruits. Now, that seed can represent your future desires. It can represent the healing of someone in your family, the healing you need. It can represent your hopes for your family and the security of your family. It can represent many things. But that seed, if you hold it in your hand and hold it tight, thinking that if you let go, you will lose it, you will definitely not profit from that seed. You see, every seed has to be planted, it has to die. You have to then surrender, therefore, that seed into the hands of Christ so that it dies, and then He will sanctify it, He will bless it, and He will bring the fruits according to His divine purpose. The problem is we have done things in our own way, in our own thoughts for so long that we forget that everything God does is better. Everything God can do is better than what we can think or imagine to do. This is what also His promise tells us. So the first thing we have to do is to renew our mind. In other words, come to Christ and say, I know nothing. No matter what I know, it is nothing compared to what you know. No matter what I can do, it's nothing compared to what you can do. I give this seed into your hands, and I ask that you multiply it, that you bless it. And then, and only then, will you see the fruits of your labor. Will you see that healing you've been asking for? Will you see that prosperity in your life and your family's life? Because you have surrendered all things to Christ. And if things don't work out the way you thought they should work out, think of this. He will always want what is best for you. And this is the assurance we have. See, one of the things Christ teaches us on the Sermon on the Mount is that if someone asks you for your shirt, give him also your coat. But basically, translated into modern terms, if someone sues you, then say ask. If they sue you in court for your bike, give them also your car. What? That doesn't make sense to me. And then it says, if someone forces you to walk a mile, walk with them too. That also doesn't make sense to me. Why? Because of my mind, which is still like the mind of the world. We have to renew our mind in Christ, and then and only then we will be able to bring death to those things that we think we know, so that then Christ can renew us from the inside and give us that supernatural power to give everything we have into His hands. And by not holding on to it, we will live a better and more prosperous life. First thing you need to do is give your life to Christ, because you are holding on to it, thinking it is your life, everything you have is yours, that you have done it yourself with your own strength. Give it to Christ. Let Him break it and mold it according to His divine purpose, and you will see great and wonderful things. I have done it. It's changed my life forever. I encourage you today to do it as well. If you want to know more about this teaching, go to karmatochrist.com and look for the teachings titled Life Through Death. It's a whole series, and you will enjoy them. God bless you.